Hello and welcome to Buckman's Model Mania. Today we're going to be working on Batmobile stages 75 and 76. Let me go ahead and get the parts out and then I'll get the book open. This would help if I had left a blade somewhere here on the table. Actually, there's one. Make sure we get all the parts out. And we'll move this one up out of here, up out of the way. We'll turn the cockpit interior. And we'll go ahead and get the book open and get started. So what we have here is the rear deck, and it's got, let's see, it's got a couple of looks like a couple of air intake brackets. For some reason, I always thought those were speakers. And looks like half a dozen screws. So let's get the parts out. We've got the book open. So this is the rear deck, iconic in its shape because the rear window, or the rear window. We'll turn this over, grab the screws. We've got AP and CP screws, which means they are going to be going into plastic. And these brackets are both labeled 75D, so they are interchangeable. I said D, didn't I? I meant B. Looking at these, though, okay. There is a top. They are interchangeable, but there is a top and a bottom. There is a groove here and not on the part that goes on the top. I was looking at the book, and it looked odd because it was pointing the wrong way. And since they are the exact same part, one point goes along the edge here. The other one goes exactly opposite of what the edge says or shows. So these grills are exactly the same and nothing special about them. They're just going to lay in here like this. They've got the wings, actually, these little wing pieces sticking out, pins, however you want to call it, sticking out that are going to line up with the slots in the other part. And then we've got these two parts here, which are, again, exactly the same. They're going to sit just on top, like this. And there is, I believe, no, there is not. I was going to say there's a indentation for the post, but there is not. So CP screws, there are only 2 of, so those are going to be for the next part. AP, we have 5 of, 4 of which are going to be used. 1 is a spare. So we get these 4 parts out, or 4 screws out. And you're just going to put 1 screw through the hole and into each post. Would be nice if there was something to align it. There we go. But there isn't. You just kind of need to work with it to get it in place. Get them both started before you tighten them down. And just snug, don't over tighten. This is plastic. You can strip out the threads that you're cutting really easy. Do the same thing on this side. That one started. The second one started, and tighten it down. both sides are tightened down. I still say those kind of look like speakers, not intakes. The grill is way down inside there. This one's a little bit loose, as is this one, so let me tighten it a little bit further down. These screws on the bottom of this part are what are holding the whole thing in place. A little bit loose still on the bottom screw here. Just double check. Actually having to tighten these down a little bit more than I like, but they're now in place. Saw that, sorry if the camera goes out of focus. It doesn't stay focused really well if I pick things up too close to the camera because it is zoomed in. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to carefully turn the cockpit over. Hopefully nothing falls out because there's a lot of things on there. And then we're going to take these two posts right here, line them up with these tabs here, and this support beam. Using 2 CP screws, we're going to attach that. We're going to attach it to the back here. There's the first post in place. Leave it loose right now while I get the second one started. We're going to tighten it all the way down. This is a supporting piece. Make sure it's snug. And then that's what it looks like from the bottom. Turn it over. Did not lose any seat belts, good. That's what it looks like from the top. This side is loose. Feels loose. Let me double check. It's a little bit better. Maybe a tad tighter on this side as well. That's good. I'm just checking all my connections right now because it felt a little bit loose as I turned it over. And that's what I was talking about with the seat belts. Still haven't glued them in. I need to, because they're push fit, but they don't stay very well. Okay, that's everything in stage 75, and in stage 76 we have left side panel and right side panel. Set these off to the side, get the parts open. We have 3 screws and the 2 panels. And for ease of identification, they're labeled. This one is obviously the right, and this one is the left. And we have 3 CP screws. I'll grab the one from the last stage first. And let's see where they go. Okay. So these panels are going to go up here in the front. And there is a tab as well as the pin and a pin here. The tab is going to go down into a small hole. You see there, you got the lug and the square slot there. So the R is going to, for the right hand side, the R is going to go to the outside. Left hand side, same. The letter is going to go to the outside, which is nice because then it's not obvious inside the car. So we're going to take this. You want to be careful now because you've got the rear deck there that can get damaged while you're working on other parts of the car. So we're going to put this screw in. We're going to snug it to hold that piece in place. And we're going to do the same thing with the other one on the other side. Go ahead and get the screw on here. Then I'll set the sidewall here in place. And of course the screw fell off. Sometimes you need more hands to do these than you actually have. So put this one in here like this. Tab is not down into place right now. Tighten it down. Let me double check this one. Makes it a little bit, not cumbersome, but different to handle. And if you were curious, the carpets do not interfere with it going all the way in place. So there, at this point, is the passenger compartment, cockpit, whatever you want to call it, of the Batmobile after stages 75 and 76. This is going very well. It's a good build. Nicely done. Somebody like me who's watched Batman, not first run, I'm not quite that old, but very close. Used to watch it as a kid, loved the car. This is, to me, the Batmobile. It will always will be. And I love it. Whoops. My brake pedal was up. Okay, yeah, that does move because eventually I think there's going to be a switch there, but no, it doesn't. It just, the pin was popped out. Never mind. There is a spot here where I guess a wire harness is eventually going to go there, or that's where the dash is going to attach. I may have to glue that in place, but it's well done. Really like it. Love the Mike Lane carpets that I've received. And like I said, that's all there is to do in stages 75 and 76. Hope you're enjoying the build, and if you are, like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified of any time I post new content. Leave a comment. I'm curious to see what you have to say about this build, about my other builds, about my channel in general. I love comments, and I will absolutely respond. With that, I'm going to say take care of yourselves, take care of each other, have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow, and I will see you in the next video or stream.
Model mania, hard work models, plastic modeling, wooden models. Workman's model mania, hard work models, plastic modeling.